Hey guys, it's Steven. Got a quick Bytes update. We left off on the 7th around $30. And I was just talking about little inner turmoil within Neo Tokyo as far as people just upset with the low volume and the price of bytes. And Becker just went ahead and solidified the fact that he's not here to keep the floor of bytes or the floor of the NFTs up. That's not his job. His job is to create a community of people who are going to be building the metaverse, the crypto gaming metaverse. So yeah, so that obviously made some people a little upset. So we're starting to see some sell off here overall in the entire crypto market as well. So um, overall, we just finished the week. So for the weekly pivot, actually, I don't know exactly where the price was for this. I'm missing it here. But I'll just go ahead and show you next week's pivot. I went ahead and created those. So we ended up using the high of 33, the low of 17 I used, and then I just went ahead and finished with $22, I believe, for the close of the week. And then so we got these different supports here. So the first support will be at $15. We have a central pivot at 24 and resistance at 30. So another thing that came out that I thought would possibly be a catalyst, they were teasing the Byte.io coming out. So although the people who did create this, they are within Neo Tokyo. The person, one of the developers, his name is Thrasher. So they ended up basically just showing that they created a an OpenSea competitor, a lot better user experience, and they're going to be starting on Solana, but it's going to be um, a multi-chain exchange here. You'll also have social features where you'll be able to interact with people and basically be able to show off your collection in different ways. So yeah, like I said, this is going to be multi-chain. They're going to be implementing Ethereum here soon. So that was another thing people were thinking that would pump the price. So just so you can see over the past week here, just the amount of users or holders has gone down by about 100. So overall, just looking to hold on here. So as far as catalysts that will find support, we need to look towards the NFT market. So if you look at the identity floor, we're at $44,000. So as of right now, if you wanted to mint an identity, it would cost 2,000 bytes. So of a price of about $22, that would be the floor. So what we are starting to see, not necessarily the identities being minted, but a lot of land has been minted. If you were to go and check up the OpenSea, you can do that yourself. Over the past week, a lot of floors have been metaverse land have been minted, and that the reason is instead of buying the floor, you can just go ahead and mint your own land, and you can get a much higher tier land. So that's what people are doing, and they're getting lucky and getting some higher tier land. Maybe they can flip that. So as far as the land, you need about 500 bytes to do that. So that would put the price of bytes right at about $20. So I think what you will continue to see is just find this support. So if people want to come into the Neo Tokyo scene here, what they'll do is instead of just buying the floor, they'll come in and just buy the bytes and then mint their own floor for a chance to have a higher rated NFT there. So we'll go ahead and see that. Maybe we can start to see some movement up towards the central pivot. Otherwise, we get the support here. And I went ahead and I was talking about my position last week. I only held that for a couple days. I was really hoping to see some support at this 0.01, but I guess it ended up just being an arbitrary number, although we did come back and touch this here, and this is going to be some resistance. Overall, just the entire market started trending down about this time. In my previous video, I was talking about, this is possibly a good time to sell, take some profits. If you were really worried about this dip here, if it put you in a bad spot, you did have a great opportunity to take some profits here. And we are starting to move down here, and especially Ethereum as well. So we'll see how this pans out. I wouldn't be surprised if we came back down and tested this here, and then also this box here, this $37,000 area is definitely a possibility. So yeah, so I had my Bytes position here, and took a pretty good took a pretty good hit. And what I ended up doing is I ended up buying a bunch of more Bytes during this dip, and I'm basically putting those to work now. So on the 10th, I created a position of about 618 Bytes. And as we started to find a floor here at the this is the last week's first support here, and it stayed pretty true as a support, so that was good to see. So after I saw some support and we came back down, I went ahead and just created a super tight liquidity pool position. This is my position here. Like I said, about 618 Bytes I put to work here. And overall, I haven't really gotten too much volume. There was just a couple days where it's just chilling in Ethereum, just waiting for this dip. But overall, over the past 3 days, it's been able to accumulate about $1,300 in fees. And when I created this 3 days ago, the value of the liquidity was over $14,000. So that's just a testament to how much the price of Ethereum and the price of Bytes have gone down over the last couple of days. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep holding these here, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. And as I showed earlier, the amount of holders are going down. The token supply is actually starting to burn a lot too, and that's just a mechanism I was showing later. People are mostly, from what I can see, they're going for the land, not so much minting the IDs. So just buying up the metaverse land, which isn't a bad idea. So we'll just definitely keep an eye on that. Market cap just chilling at 16 million here. And with my other position that I started, showed at this 0.01 area, it ended up being about $1,100 worth of rewards, 21 Bytes, and super low gas to get in and out. And actually, I wonder how much, I didn't put how much I paid here on this last transaction. I've been pretty conservative about how much gas I've been trying to spend. So yeah, only $62 to create a liquidity pool. So I would say that's pretty cheap, cheap way to basically just buy. So we'll see how this finishes when I take that out. And yeah, so the floor is taking a pretty good hit. Um, we're down a lot in Ethereum, and we were up in the 60 area. So just got some sellers. They're not so sure about everything, but um, I still think there's a lot of opportunity that's still happening right now within the community. So I'm gonna just stick around for sure. And the outer identity is not so hot. We obviously were at 7.8 Ethereum before the meta tournament, and we ended up getting our items. And unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to log into the event for the tournament. So I wasn't able to secure a good item cache. But we are going to be competing. I believe it's going to be either next weekend or the weekend after that for second our second NFT. So overall, if you have this one, the floor of the other one's just under 1 Ethereum. So not too bad, but definitely could be better. And yeah, I guess that's really all I got for today. And if you have any questions, let me know, and I will catch you next time.